2025 Tennis Titans. Every major champion revealed Coco Gauff, Carlos Alcaraz, Aryna Sabalenka, and Jannik Sinner. The 2025 tennis season didn't just produce winners. It carved out legends. It was a year where fire met finesse, where rising stars claimed their crowns, and where seasoned warriors reminded the world why they belong at the top. Stadiums trembled, fan bases exploded, and every tournament felt like a blockbuster in a year-long cinematic universe of drama, passion, and jaw-dropping athletic brilliance. And at the heart of this unforgettable season stood four extraordinary athletes: Coco Gauff, Carlos Alcaraz, Aryna Sabalenka, Jannik Sinner. Their dominance defined 2025. Their titles shaped the narrative. Their clashes ignited a new golden era. This is the story of the 2025 Tennis Titans, the champions who ruled the sport one thrilling victory at a time. Coco Gauff, the year she became unstoppable. If 2025 were a novel, Coco Gauff's chapter would read like the plot twist no one saw coming, except those who always believed in her. After years of potential, breakthrough runs, and occasional inconsistencies, 2025 became the season where the American prodigy turned phenom finally blossomed into a full-fledged titan, the rise of a future legend. From the opening tournaments of the year, Gauff moved with new purpose. Her serve, once criticized and dissected endlessly, had sharpened. Her footwork was electric. Her court presence felt heavier, as if she had stepped into her destiny. She capped her astonishing rise by capturing multiple 2025 titles that etched her firmly into the sport's highest echelon. Her season of glory: Australian Open semifinalist, champion Miami Open, champion WTA 1000 Doha, champion Stuttgart Open, champion WTA Finals season leaderboard event. Every victory reflected not only her physical evolution, but her emotional endurance. She knew the pressure. She knew the expectations. But she embraced them with a champion's grace. The rivalries that shaped her year, the fiercest by far, was her showdown saga with Aryna Sabalenka. Their 2025 encounters weren't just matches. They were psychological battles drenched in raw emotion and explosive rallies. Each woman pushed the other to her limit, and though both scored victories, Gauff's emotional win in the season's marquee event, where she edged out Sabalenka in a 3-set war, became one of the defining matches of the year. From teenage sensation to global titan, Gauff didn't just collect titles in 2025. She collected respect. She became the heartbeat of American tennis and one of the sport's most marketable superstars. With every press conference, every clutch point, every radiant smile, she showed the world what a modern champion looks like. Carlos Alcaraz, a season of magic and mastery. If Coco Gauff owned the emotional heart of the year, Carlos Alcaraz dominated with pure athletic sorcery. The Spaniard entered 2025 with a mission to reclaim his throne in silence, whispers about mounting pressure. What followed was a season where he played with the vibrancy of youth and the poise of a seasoned king. The artist on court. No player electrified fans like Alcaraz. His agility made him look superhuman. His shot-making bordered on cinematic. His ability to improvise midpoint made commentators gasp. And in 2025, he added something new: consistency. The combination made him unstoppable, mastering the majors. Alcaraz's crown jewel came at the Australian Open, where he outlasted Jannik Sinner in a 5-set epic that instantly entered the pantheon of tennis classics. He finished the season with an astonishing title haul: champion Australian Open, champion Indian Wells Masters, champion Hamburg, champion Beijing Masters. Each trophy felt like confirmation. Carlos Alcaraz was not the future of tennis. He was the present, the rivalry of the era, Alcaraz versus Sinner. Every time they clashed, fireworks followed. 2025 delivered. A 5-hour Grand Slam final. A tactical masterpiece in Rome. A showdown in Beijing filled with adrenaline-rushing brilliance. Their rivalry defined the ATP season, capturing the imagination of millions and echoing the great rivalries of the past. Aryna Sabalenka, power, passion, and relentless rebirth. Aryna Sabalenka walked into the 2025 season with scars, both physical and emotional. Her early season struggles were intense. Her serve wavered. Her confidence trembled. Pundits questioned whether her reign was ending. She answered with a roar. The return of the lioness. Nobody rebounds like Sabalenka. Her mid-season resurgence wasn't just impressive. It was awe-inspiring. Once she regained rhythm, she bulldozed her way through the tour with fearless aggression, hitting winners that left opponents stunned and audiences breathless. A year of iron-willed triumphs. Sabalenka's title run in 2025 cemented her as one of the sport's greatest modern champions. Champion, Madrid Open. Champion, Dubai. Champion, Canadian Open. Champion, WTA Finals. Each win carried her trademark fire. Emotional fist pumps, primal screams, and a ferocity unmatched on the WTA Tour. The rivalry that defined the WTA. Her multi-round saga with Gauff created some of the most captivating tennis of the year. Their matches were thunder versus lightning. Sabalenka's raw athletic force against Gauff's speed, grit, and tactical brilliance. Though Sabalenka often dominated with power, Gauff's victories brought emotional intensity few rivalries can match. Together, they gave fans some of 2025's finest moments. Jannik Sinner, the ice-cold assassin ascends. While Alcaraz dazzled with flair, Sinner conquered with precision. In 2025, the Italian superstar delivered his most complete season yet, one defined by calculated power, calm efficiency, and a tactical mind that dissected opponents like a surgeon. The brilliance of cold blood. Sinner's composure was legendary. Whether trailing in a tiebreak or returning a 140 miles per hour serve, his expression never changed. But beneath that silence lived competitor of extraordinary fire, titles that defined his ascension. Sinner's trophy cabinet grew quickly, featuring wins that solidified him as a pillar of the ADP. Champion, Rome Masters. Champion, Vienna Open. Wimbledon finalist. Australian Open finalist. He became the ADP's most consistent performer, reaching deep rounds in nearly every event he contested. The rivalry that ignited the world. His duels with Alcaraz became mandatory viewing. The global impact of a legendary season. 2025 was more than a year. It was a movement. Stadiums sold out months in advance. TV ratings spiked globally. Fans debated every match on social media. A new generation started picking up rackets, inspired by their heroes. And the sport felt alive again. These four champions didn't just win. They revived the tennis landscape with a fusion of emotion, technique, rivalry, and pure entertainment. Conclusion: the year the Titans rose. 2025 gave us a season of champions who didn't just perform, they transformed. They rose from doubt, embraced pressure, and delivered matches that will be replayed for generations. The tennis Titans of 2025 aren't simply names on trophies. They are symbols of excellence, architects of the sport's future, warriors of the court, champions in every sense of the word. And as they march forward into the next chapter, one question electrifies fans around the world. If 2025 was this incredible, what unforgettable stories await us in 2026? Thank you for watching. Please don't forget to hit the subscribe button, like, and share. Till next time.